Kool TV proudly presents East Carter Raiders basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside for countdown to tip-off for exciting East Carter Raiders basketball live on Kool TV.
Welcome to the campus of East Carter High School on a very cold mid to late January 2025. It's just been an absolute brutal winter as temperatures have all but a couple of days been below freezing. Spencer Hutchison, Jeff Irwin here on the campus of East Carter High School, downtown Grayson, Kentucky, for the second edition of the East versus West. Teams are down the floor. Cheerleaders getting both sides ready to get this rivalry game going, a super underrated rivalry in this area. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll break this matchup down here on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast booth. High atop Harold L. Holbrook Athletic Complex. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods. Both teams made their way back to the locker room, gearing up to take on each other here in the 62nd District. West Carter already has a win over East Carter earlier this year, I believe back on January the 2nd. And you look at the 62nd District standings on your screen, and Elliott County leading the way. And, we saw me and James Collier and a couple of the Kool Hits members got to go over and call the All-A at Fairview, and I was there every single game, both the girls and the boys, and I got to watch Elliott County play. Man, that's a really good team. That gets me to what I'm about to say. This is a must-win game for East Carter. Yeah, you dropped 2 to West. You're almost guaranteed the 4 spot in the district. What does the 4 spot do for you? Well, you're going to take on Elliott County in the first round of the 62nd District Tournament. And guess where the 62nd District Tournament's at? Elliott County. That is a bad matchup for East Carter. I'll just call it what it is. People get mad if they want to. I really don't care. Bringing in Jeff Irwin now. And Jeff, I know you've been out with West Carter and Rowan County a lot this year. These teams have changed a lot since January the 2nd.
Oh, absolutely. On that game on January 2nd, I was there on the broadcast team with that, with Coach E.
No, it was me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was one of those situations that, Coach E said he predicted the game. That was where I was getting with that. It was one of those things. West Carter came and they shot the lights out.
They played really well in the second half, particularly the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. It's like they came in that first quarter, busted them in the mouth, had a real good lead going in. Third quarter belonged to the Raiders. And East Carter had a really good chance of picking up a win.
Yeah,
and then fourth quarter, West came back.
What hurt East Carter and what's hurt East Carter all season long, they can't guard anybody.
Right.
And listen, I'll just call it what it is. East Carter is not a very good defensive team. Can you change that in the midseason? Absolutely. And for East Carter to be a serious contender in the 62nd and compete down at the region level, they're going to start guarding better. You cannot, how many times in that January 2nd game, and me and you talked about it off air, did somebody, especially Waddell did it 3 or 4 times, would take the ball inbound and nobody stopped him all the way into the basket and he just laid it in.
And you can't do that.
You just cannot do that.
Yeah, I'm watching teams like Round County and watched Boyd County the other day. Surprisingly, there's still some nets over there at Round County with as much as they shot there. But you got to get a hand in the face. You got to get bodies in front of them. You got to do something to stop them. Even if you throw someone out there just to foul them before they make that way in.
Make them make the free throws.
Yeah.
East Carter struggled to stay in front of the ball handler this year. On the other end, West Carter, man, they've looked really good at times. And sometimes, I watched their game against Russell about a week ago. Led majority of the way there in the first half. And then went through kind of a dead period where they couldn't get anything to go, had some defensive lapses, and all of a sudden Russell drove that lead out to double digits, and that was the game. But West played a good game. West is a good team. The 62nd is a district that I wouldn't say is necessarily wide open. I think Elliott's definitely the favorite. But it wouldn't surprise me if East and West Carter made it down to the region tournament. Elliott was down 19 to Raceland in the first and third quarter. You just don't really know. But I think with it being at Elliott County, getting dressed in your own locker room, playing on your court that you practice on, that counts for at least 5 to 10 points.
Oh, absolutely. And that was pretty much the difference in that January 2nd game.
Yeah. So this is a must-win for East Carter. I just call it what it is. I've called 99% of East Carter's athletics for the past 5 years. I don't think I've ever mumbled a must-win situation. Tonight's a must-win for East Carter. So if you're noticing on your screen, and you probably can't yet, but West Carter in their alternate Olive Hill jerseys, I had to go down and talk to Ryan Tomalonis, a good friend of mine, and get numbers, make sure I got everybody correct. And, man, those Olive Hill jerseys, man, those things are sharp, ain't they?
Yeah,
they look good, don't they?
They're breaking out the old throwback jerseys. Actually, I guess technically that would be the second throwback game I had earlier on. Lewis County did it with Vanceburg jerseys.
Man,
they wore these in the old Ashland Alumni Gym.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, on the throwback game for that one.
Man, those are sharp. I'll tell you what, we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at lineups here on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back here on Kool TV, the Papa John's broadcast booth. Boggs, Waddell, Lawson, Parker, let's see.
And as we said before, if you're used to the numbers and everything else, that's usually on the roster. That's not going to be the case here tonight. So we're probably going to be looking around trying to figure out who's who out there.
Yeah. Although the olive hill jerseys are really nice, and I like them a lot, it's a medium member's nightmare. So starters for East Carter, Burton, looks like Tussey, Johnson. The student sections are in full. You don't really see a lot of student sections. Not this first student section.
Not a whole lot
this year. McGuire gets the start here for East Carter tonight. He needs to be more aggressive. He needs to start shooting the ball more. I feel like he misses one, he'll start passing the ball up. Shoot till you make it, young man. When he gets hot, East Carter becomes something different. So Tussey, Burton, Johnson, McGuire, and Minix. Let's look at tonight's officiating crew, brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye medical management of eye disease. Dave Wheeler, Greg Stevens, and Mario McKissick. This tip-off is brought to you by the Ashland YMCA, open 24 hours a day and offering programs from everybody. Ball is tapped up in the air and controlled by the Raiders in backcourt. Minix hands it off to Tussey, and we're underway. Tussey heads off to his right, trying to get it down low to Burton, who's been playing very well lately. Guarded closely by Waddell. Burton looks to back down Waddell. Good job by Waddell defensively. He has to give it out to Tussey, and East Carter will reset. West Carter starting out man-to-man. Tussey looks to drive. Nice fake. All the way in, and his shot is blocked by, I believe that was Boggs. Tussey will inbound underneath his own basket. It's in the Minix over here in the right corner. Guarded closely by Parker, and we're going to get a foul on Parker. His first, team first. And when these two teams get together, Jeff Irwin, you just throw the stats and records out the window. Down low, Burton working against Waddell again. Burton spins towards the basket. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Johnson.
Might have got away with a little bit of an extra step there.
Oh, he traveled for sure down low, but no call. We continue to play. Over in the right quarter, Minix shot fake, step back. Good defense there by Parker. Give and go. Minix to the basket. It's good, and he's fouled by Waddell.
Take a look at that again here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Nice shot fake. Get it down in. A little give and go. Up and in.
East Carter was patient on that possession. Minix at the line trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw in and out. Rebound goes off to the Comets. Lawson has it over to Parker. Now Boggs. Parker's one of those guys that can shoot that ball from there too. West Carter shooting they're a pretty good shooting team, man. Scoring's not a problem. They kind of have the same problem East Carter does. They have defensive lapses, and that opens the door for big-time runs. East Carter starts out in the zone. It's really bothering as the length of McGuire bothers the pass from Lawson to Waddell. West Carter just needs to be patient here. Hale has it. Cross-court pass to Lawson. Looks to drive. Cut off. Step back over to Parker. He'll fire for three. This one's no good. Rebound batted around momentarily and lands in the hands of William Burton. Burton gives off to Tussey, who gives it off to McGuire, right? Way up top to Minix. Tussey almost loses it, and he will.
Yeah, Burton's had a fantastic year. Take a look here on his quick stats. 14.9 points per game, 51.8 on the field goals, 44.1 on 3 points, and 5.9 on the rebounds.
And if you're East Carter, turnovers like that have killed you this year. Lawson thought about a three. Now gives it off to Hale. This one's batted and stolen by Minix. Outlet pass to Tussey. All the way to the basket. Puts it off the glass and in. 4-0 East Carter.
And this is almost the reverse of what we seen on January 2nd. West Carter came out firing, and now West Carter's kind of, moving the ball around.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff, and I couldn't agree more. This will be a 1 or 2 point game in midway through the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Right now, West Carter trying to fill out that 2-3 zone that East Carter's got out there right now.
Yeah, it's not your traditional 2-3 zone. This is a more diverse 2-3 zone. They really will come out and attack the ball handler. Parker has it over in the left corner. Now Waddell looks to drive. He's cut off. And West Carter looks very out of sync offensively. They need a basket. Lawson for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's batted out to Lawson, who looks to drive. He loses possession. Outlet pass to Minix underneath the basket. Lets the defender fly by. Puts off the glass and in. May got away with the travel there. And timeout, West Carter. 6-0. East Carter leads. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Take a look at that instant replay once again while we get a couple live reads in.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By Grayson Funeral Home, 49 McCoy Road, is family owned and operated. Their large, spacious facility seats 300 in the chapel and has over 2 acres of parking. For more information, visit GraysonFH.com. That's Grayson Funeral Home. And by Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson, caring for our community, locally owned and operated. Sparks Funeral Home of Grayson. Well, if you don't think home court advantage means something, it'd be hard trying to convince these two teams of that.
As we said, it's just about a flip-flop right now of what happened on January 2nd. West Carter came out, got a huge lead to start out with. East Carter, well on their way to doing that right now.
And I think East Carter feels their back against the wall. And sometimes the best will come out of a team when their backs are against the wall. We'll see if East Carter continues to play like this the remainder of the game.
So, this game really could determine who is going to be playing, in the either the 1 or the 2 seed.
Yeah, well, see, East Carter still has 2 games versus Elliott, 2 games versus Morgan. West Carter already has a loss to Morgan. This one's stolen away. Minix outlet pass to Tussey. Tussey drives, puts off the glass, and in. 8-0. Tussey and Minix have all of East Carter's 8 points, 4 apiece. West Carter just needs to calm down here. They need to put a good possession here.
Halfway through the quarter, and West Carter's still yet to score a point.
Well, they've got double the amount of turnovers as they do points. They just need to calm down here and not let East Carter dictate the pace. And so far, the Raiders have. Nice drive by Lawson. Just puts up a wild shot, though, that's no good. Parker gets the rebound. This shot's no good. Waddell gets the rebound out to Boggs. And Boggs does a good job. And that was a veteran move there by Boggs. He brought it out, said, all right, let's reset. Boggs looks to drive. Nice take. Puts it off the glass. No good. bat it around, and he'll stay with West Carter. And, you know, the shots that West Carter's taking are not pretty. And I think contributing, you know what? I've been the biggest critic of East Carter's defense all year long, and I'm going to brag on them a little bit. Early on here, Jeff Irwin, East Carter's defense has showed up here.
Yeah, that 2-3 zone's really giving West Carter a little bit of trouble out there early on. I mean, they're doing a great job keeping them moving around. West Carter trying to find the hole or the gap in the zone. I haven't been able to find it yet.
Full court press here by the Comets. Burton has it. Ahead to McGuire. East Carter 2-on-1. McGuire drives, and he's going to get fouled on the floor. If this is Parker, it's number 2 on him. They're going to get it against Waddell. And guess what? That's number 2 on him. So Waddell, who played phenomenal in West Carter's win over East Carter and Olive Hill, has to sit on the bench early on here in quarter number 1.
And that's not what you want if you're West Carter right now.
No, it's not. So now you put in Bledsoe, who, man, Bledsoe has played some solid minutes, and they're quality minutes, Jeff Irwin.
Yeah, he's a great 6-man off the bench.
Oh, nice pass. Down low to Cooper, who's fouled. Good job by William Burton, a wraparound pass. He drew the double team, left Cooper wide open, and Cooper draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. What a nice addition to Cole Brammer's basketball team so far this year as Cooper. First up and good. Cooper, obviously an all-area football player, a monster, a beast is what he is. But just a great kid, just a very well-mannered kid. This is number 2. The lead is 9-0. And East Carter's going to sit in this zone until you make them think otherwise. And that means West Carter's going to have to start making some shots. Lawson. Teardrop runner in the lane. No good. Rebound ran down by Tussey. Another empty possession for the Comets. There's 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. West Carter still hasn't found the bottom of the basket.
Yeah, it's one of those situations you got to start penetrating a little bit more. Try to get that. Got to try to break down that.
Nice move by Johnson. Stops and pops, and this one's off the mark. Rebound goes off to Boggs. Boggs racing the front court. This is where I thought they had numbers there, but they're going to slow this thing down. Lawson's going to hold it up top, and they're going to reset. But when you've got 6'7" Cooper standing in the middle of the lane, where are you going to go? You're going to have to start making shots. Nice. Bledsoe inside out. Nice move by Lawson. Just couldn't finish. That was a good look right there, Jeff.
Yeah, eventually the shots are going to start.
They
falling.
will. This is going to be a game of runs. We're seeing an East Carter out of the gate here, and I promise you, West Carter will make a run. It may be right here. Parker gives it out to Lawson. Lawson spins and gets it to go. And 9-2 now.
Yeah, I was going to say with just under a minute left, West Carter scores their first points.
Well, that basket may lead to 4 or 5 more in a row. You just don't know. You know, it's just one of those things where you see it go in the basket one time.
It's like, hey, it can happen.
We're going to get a foul up top, and
it should be shooting.
Yeah, this is a 15th foul. That's a bad foul. Got a little antsy there, trying to get a steal up top. And you're going to send East Carter's best free throw shooter to the line, shooting at least 75% on the year probably.
Yeah, 63.8.
Well, it's really dropped. It was 80% at one time. First one's away and it's good. But that didn't look like no 63% to me, Jeff.
Oh, absolutely not.
That might be a typo.
I blame the KHSAA at that point in time and
like
scoreboard.
Looked like Cole Brammer out there shooting free throws right there. Well, I didn't even hit the rim on either one. The lead goes out to 11-2. Tussie's big first quarter continues. He has 6. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pivotal possession here for the Comets to build momentum going into quarter number 2. Lawson kind of ran out of space there as Waddell's checked back in with those 2 fouls, Jeff Irwin. Lawson picks up his dribble.
About 5 seconds left to go.
Waddell fires 3. This one's off the front of the rim, no good. With 1 second, that's going to expire the time here in quarter number 1. We've played 11-2. East Carter lead. We'll be back on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast booth. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods. Ready to start quarter number 2. West Carter sure hoping that they don't see a repeat of quarter number 1. Only 2 Comet points in quarter number 1. And East Carter only able to put 11 up in the first quarter. Low scoring for both teams. It's just, I did see a scoreless quarter by one team earlier this year. I'm not going to mention the team, but West Carter was really close to doing that exact thing. They have the possession, 2-3 zone still for East Carter.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it right now.
I wouldn't. There's no way. Not until they prove they can make some shots, and West just hasn't yet. Lawson up top over to Hell now. Boggs over the left corner.
Because, 2 things you got to do in a 2-3. You either got to overload a side or you got to start penetrating and kicking it out.
Waddell finds Boggs. Boggs immediately swarmed and has to reset. We're going to get travel. Just too much dribble and too much time passing that. And when you have a possession that's long like that, you're prone to make more mistakes, and that's what happened right there.
Yeah, that was a 45-second series on there, and not a whole lot of penetration or move. Good ball movement.
Hey, give credit where credit's due. The Raider defense, man, so far has played phenomenal. Inside out, Burton to Tussey to Thomas Burton for 3. This one's no good. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Comets. Looks like Waddell is going to check in for Lawson. On the floor right now for the Comets, Hale, Parker, Waddell, Boggs, and Bledsoe. On the floor for the Raiders, Tussey, Minix, Thomas Burton, William Burton, and McGuire.
East Carter's starting to show a little bit of full court pressure on that last inbounds.
Got to go if you're East Carter or West Carter. Big time shot there by Hale, who hits 11-5 now. Left Minix open for 3, and he's fouled. A really bad foul there by Bledsoe. It's going to cost them 3 points anyways. So you just got a big triple on the other end by Hale, and you come down the other end and you give up a triple and you foul the the shooter, and Minix, I'm not sure his exact percentage. He's 0 of 1 tonight from the free throw line.
And that
Make it 1 of 2.
And that three-pointer brought to you by Malone Funeral Homes of Grayson.
Just some light backcourt pressure applied here by East Carter. Lawson puts it between his legs and gives it to Parker. Parker got away with a travel. Boggs looks to drive baseline. Down low to Waddell. Waddell's going to be careful. He pick up foul number 3. Tussey comes down with it. He's fouled by Boggs. Boggs is first. Team second.
And for those looking at home, that's 7 fouls on the Comets. Rightfully earned. And none on the Raiders just yet.
Burton looks to drive. Tries to put off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. It hit off the bottom of the backboard. It's rebounded by William Burton, who puts it off the glass and in and is fouled.
See it there on the Grayson Sporting Goods
The
instant replay.
foul will go against Waddell. That is his third. That's tough. So let's see how long they keep him in there. Waddell with 3 fouls right now.
And that was a tough kind of thing because you had number 32
Well,
down there too.
unless the official gave the numbers the wrong way, which is possible.
Looking
He
on the
may have gave that to Lawson.
Yeah.
Because he put up 2-3. And I think that it kind of confused the PA announcer too, because he will say it and he didn't say it either. So we're going to get a timeout, West Carter. It's a full, and we'll take it with him. We'll figure it out when we come back here on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV. 17-5. East Carter holds a lead. Ison's Cards and Collectibles is the place to be Saturday, February the 8th from 1 to 3 to beat Cincinnati Bengals MVP quarterback Ken Anderson. They will have 8x10s, mini and full-size helmets, Bengals footballs, jerseys, and much more available to purchase and sign. It's Ken Anderson on Saturday, February the 8th from 1 to 3 at Ison's Cards and Collectibles, 444 Belfont Road in old downtown Russell. East Carter has the possession. Tussey gets it into William Burton, hands it off to Minix. Looks like West Carter's moved into his zone. Tussey fires a long 3 that's batted around, no good. Hale comes down with a rebound. He has numbers. Hale back out to Lawson. Lawson looks to drive in the lane. Tough shot. It's rejected by McGuire. It lands in the hands of Tussey. Hale should have took that to the basket.
Yeah,
He had his defender off balance. The worst thing that's going to happen, you're going to get fouled.
yeah, I think that's one of West Carter's kind of weaknesses that they have is that, they don't have that kind of beast that gets up there and it's like, I'm going to take it. They like to pass off the ball.
They're
they
not
like to share it
self-defense
around.
for
Yeah.
sure. McGuire, right corner 3, no good. Gets his own rebound, and we're going to get a foul underneath against Johnson. That is the first Raider foul of the game with 5:10 left here in the second quarter. But, West Carter hasn't put East Carter in a situation where the Raiders have fouled.
No, the shots have not been the best selection. It's just been one of those situations that the Comets got to try to find something, at least, get a little bit of something inside to draw some fouls.
Lawson inside out long. Right corner three is no good. Johnson skies for the rebound. Nice move. Cooper underneath, can't finish. Easterlings checked in for the Comets. Boggs out front to Lawson again. Now over to Hill. He already has one big triple. They're going to need a couple of more of those. 17-5. Hill looks to drive inside out. Just nothing there, man. East Carter's defense has just been phenomenal so far. Teardrop runner in the lane. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes off to Boggs. Is fouled by Minix. Easterling to inbound underneath his own basket. Boggs dribbling up top, gives it off to Hale. Somebody's going to have to start being a little more selfish for the West Carter Comets. Nice look. Just couldn't finish. Good rebound there by William Burton. East Carter has numbers. 3-on-2. Minix looks to drive in the lane. Tough runner, good. His big first half continues, and the lead's its largest right now at 14, 19-5. 3:40 left here in the first half. And go back to the All-A. The game's never over until it's over. If you don't believe me, ask the Raceland Rams. They had a 19-point lead on nice. Waddell hits. Never did he get any clarification if that was his third. I do believe the foul went against Lawson, though. And with him still being in the game, makes me even think that even more.
Yeah, we saw that on the instant replay. It looked like Lawson there.
Johnson hits a left corner three. Malone Funeral Home three for Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, officials timeout for a second. Not for sure what's going on.
They're going to get substitutions here as Parker's going to check in for Easterling. 22-8. It seems like anytime West Carter feels like they're really gaining a little momentum, they get a big shot. East Carter quick to match it. That's been the story here in half number one. Game started out 8-0.
Well, if you go back to that January 2nd game, that was all that it was back and forth there for a while.
It was the largest lead in the game by either team was an East Carter 9-point lead midway through the third quarter. So, and I think like I said, East Carter's feeling the pressure. This is a must-win for them. They're at home. They got a good crowd, big crowd on hand. I think it's important to note. Huge crowd. One of the biggest ones I've seen here. Our whole section up here is completely full, top and bottom. Across the way, got several people in it. And turnover, East Carter. You got to have points here if you're West. Lawson drives the lane, puts it up, and it's good. Lawson has 4 points thus far. Leads at 12. And it looks like, Jeff, West is fatigued a little bit. Burton hits a free throw line jump shot. Waddell, his 3 points are no good.
Of course, doesn't affect either team, but Carter County Schools was on a full snow day today.
Yeah.
It affects both of them the exact same way, but sometimes some teams, they just don't perform well when they don't go to school that day. I know several of my teams, if we played on a Saturday, they played horrible.
Well, Cooper underneath working against Waddell. And can't get it to go. Good defense there by Waddell. Boggs racing down the middle of the floor. He doesn't have numbers. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Hell, and the Comets will reset. Lawson looks to penetrate in the lane. Can't get it to go. Bounced around. Ends in the hands of Waddell. We're under a minute here. And half number one that's flown by Jeff Irwin. Ball's fires for three. This one's no good. Rebound goes off to Burton with 14 seconds. East Carter should have plenty of time to get a decent shot here. Leading by 14. Minix fires long three. This one's no good. Ball's tapped around, and that's going to be the end of the first half. 24-10, all East Carter in the half number one. We'll take a break, a short break, and we'll be back here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
Refresh,
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV. Jeff Irwin, a half that was headlined by runs for East Carter and just a defensive masterpiece thus far for the Raiders.
Yeah, it was one of those situations we were talking, that was probably one of the lower scoring halves that West Carter has had in a long time.
The lowest that I've ever seen them have.
And a situation, when you only score 2 points in the first quarter, did better a little bit on the second quarter, but, as we were mentioning earlier on there, West Carter's going to have to find somebody that's going to take charge and put it right in.
Well, East Carter's 2-3 zones really bother, okay? But West Carter's looking for the wide open three. You're going to have to make some contested shots if you're going to win here tonight. You would think this is a 30-point game the way the first half went. You're only down 14. You can make that up in one quarter. So if you're West Carter, you're at the half trying to figure out, what are we going to do offensively? I think the best way to break the 2-3, they're going to have to put maybe a guy like Bledsoe in the middle or somebody. They're going to have to get somebody in the middle of that zone and really play inside out. That's what they're going to have to end up doing. I think East Carter's done a really good job in transition. They've done a really good job of limiting their turnovers. That's probably the best half complete basketball East Carter's played this year, honestly. So, this looks like we got some of the youth cheerleaders down the floor right now. Anytime these two communities get together, Jeff, it's a happening, and I think you mentioned it before. There's been a lot of snow days here.
Yeah.
I think that
if you look at it, Carter County's only been in school one day
since the beginning of the year.
Since you got to think since Christmas break, students have only been in the buildings one time officially, Now, Monday, already been announced, unless otherwise instructed, we're on regular schedule. Okay. But, I mean, it makes a world of difference because some of these kids, their basketball teammates is probably the only ones they've seen since about Christmas.
So we'll take another break and be back here on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back out here at the Papa John's broadcast booth on the campus of East Carter High School. We're at the half, 24-10, East Carter leads. There's other games going on across the Cool Hits Network, and we're going to look live over in Vanceburg as Russell's taking on Lewis County. And my goodness, right now Russell a 14-point lead in a, that we saw the Russell-Lewis County game, the final score in the first game. We said, my goodness, Russell pulled the upset. Well, now they're making sure that people understand that really wasn't an upset. Up 2 touchdowns right now in Vanceburg.
Yeah, it's one of those situations that, Lewis County had a real good game against Round County. Actually had Round County down at 19 at one point in time and ended up just about sending it to overtime. Round County took a three-quarter court shot, and it was just not in time.
Yeah, Lewis County struggles to score, man. They don't have a consistent score when you take away Noble and
Puente.
And Puente, they just are not a very offensively efficient team. They're just not. And I think Coach Stack would agree with it. If that team got clicking offensively, they'd be really something dangerous, but that's yet to happen. So neither team's made their way back on the floor yet. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another break. And when we come back, we'll start half number 2 here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, ripping, Papa wanging. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back out here on Kool TV, Harold L. Holbrook Athletic Complex in downtown Grayson, Kentucky. Papa John's.
Got to throw that East in there.
Yeah. The Harold L. Holbrook Athletic Complex and Papa John's broadcast booth. Better ingredients, better pizza. It's Papa John's at Grayson and Flatwood. Second half throw-in brought to you by the Ashland YMCA. Now has 24 hours and offering programs for everybody. East Carter has possession. Tussey hands it off to Minix. That's what West has to do, inside out. Johnson for three. This one's no good. And Hale gets the rebound for the Comets. Barker lets a couple defenders fly by. Nice passing by the Comets down low. Waddell loses his footing. Gets it away to Lawson. Teardrop runner's good. Lawson now up to 6 points. McGuire thought about it. Nice. Tussey, mid-range shot, no good. And Hale gets another rebound. Leads down to 12, 24-12. Lawson down low. And the shot's rejected by McGuire. Ball still loose. Gets out to Boggs for a left corner three. This one's no good. East Carter's got to do a good job of rebounding. Hale puts it up. That's no good. Parker gets the rebound. And West Carter will reset.
That's one of those series that you got to start rebounding and boxing out a little bit more.
Yeah, East Carter's got to get out of the locker room. Lawson stops, pops, no good. This rebound is controlled by McGuire, who's fouled by Lawson. That'll be his second. Tussey to walk this one across. If you love offense, it's not necessarily the game for you. Down low, Burton working. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Nice defensive possession there by the Comets. Hale into front court to Boggs. Boggs thought about it and just going to reset. Man, East Carter got back quickly defensively. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. Lawson to Parker. Down low to Waddell. Nice passing by the Comets. Just couldn't do nothing with it. Boggs was kind of in a weird spot. He's standing right underneath the basket, so the angle just did not favor him. Three for Hale. This one's no good. Johnson skies for the rebound.
I was almost looking to see if Norman Dale was on the bench for West Carter. They're definitely passing his 4 passes before you take a shot.
Yeah. Tussey takes a long three. This one hits. The lone funeral home three for Tussey. Lead goes back to 15 at 27-12. It's the largest of the game for East Carter. Nice play. Teardrop runner in the lane by Boggs. That's good. Minix picks up his dribble. Not sure why he did that. Burton has it in the front court. Pick up top. Minix to the baseline. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound to McGuire. They're going to get a jump ball. Possession will go to West. As this game goes along, it's going to get a little bit more physical. Morgan County right now leads Boyd County 17-13 with 2:17 left in the first quarter. So Morgan County, one of those teams, man, if they get hot, put some points on the board real quick also.
As we said, looking at the district standings and everything else, I mean, this could determine who's going to be playing Elliott and who's going to be playing Morgan if they stand, remained at where it's at now.
Yeah, if East Carter were to go over against Morgan County. Nice take by McGuire. Teardrop runner on the baseline. Good. Leads up back to 15. Hale drives baseline. Gets it off to Parker. Now back to Hale. West just has not been fluid offensively all night. They've really, really struggled to get shots. I'm not saying they're forced shots, but they're just ugly. Like that one right there. That was just, not saying he can't make that shot. It's just not a high percentage look.
It's almost like the sense of urgency is not there yet for the Comets to start really, putting some pressure on the offensive end.
East Carter has a chance here to get their biggest lead of the game. Right now, 15 is it. You don't want to go into neutral yet if you're East Carter. You want to continue to keep putting the pressure on. We've seen time and time again this year teams put in the car and park, and then a team make a run, and then you're required to kind of put it back and drive. You're just not able to do it. You're going to get a foul underneath. As Burton went up for a shot, and they're going to get it against this one. This one will go against Waddell. That's his third. As Bledsoe gets up off the bench for West Carter. Burton goes to the line. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Jason Greer, attorney at law. See Jason for estate planning and personal injury. That's Jason Greer, attorney at law. Burton hits the first. 6 points tonight for Burton.
Now, you can almost tell during that last series by East Carter when they pulled it out, they're pulling out that West Carter 2-3 zone.
They are. And
stretching it out, and they had the wide open look down there on the end and was able to able to convert 1 and 2 on that
second
one.
One's no good, but Tussie's going to get called for the foul. It may just be me as Cooper checks in for Burton. But the Comets looked fatigued. They looked fatigued. Parker in the front court gets off the Hale. Hale's driving the lane. Good looking shot there by Hale. East Carter quickly the other way. And we're going to get a foul against Bledsoe. It's only his first. Team third, though.
Well,
2:25.
Going on with the fatigued as well. I mean, that was something that, if you move, you're not going to get the foul on that. A lot of these fouls that West Carter's been getting has been the standing and reaching. And
right, and that's what I go back to saying that. East Carter's wanting to push the pace down the floor. They're wanting to get the Comets off balance. Johnson down low to Cooper. Cooper has it batted away. Ball still loose. And Bledsoe comes up with it for the Comets. Big possession here for the Comets, who are very much still in this game. Hale looks to drive in the lane. Tough runner. Can't get it to go. And it lands in the hands of Bledsoe. Man, that was batted around 3 different times. And finally, it landed in the hands of a Comet. Bledsoe put it off the glass. No good, but it's fouled. Foul will go against Thomas Burton. That's his second.
Bledsoe, a 76% three-throw shooter here on the season.
Those are new nets they put up today. There's a little bit of bounce in them.
Yep. Well, you can tell they got that little bit of extra whiteness to
They
them
do.
as well.
Yeah.
It's not like those good old PE ones that we had back in elementary school that ended up being about 2.5 feet in length.
If you made a shot, you didn't have to worry about, and we're going to get a foul. This will go against Parker. You didn't have to worry about the ball landing on the baseline if you made the shot because you were able to almost get your own rebound.
Sit underneath it, just kind of camp around for a few minutes. Grab you a drink of Gatorade. Or probably back then it was All Sport.
I forgot about All Sport. All Sport was some good stuff. I do love my Gatorade. Boys at the house love Powerade. I don't know about that. Cross-court pass. Good passing by the Raiders. 3-on-2. Burton. Nice play by Bledsoe. He just stood his ground, took it away.
He thought about passing it, and he's about half a second late on that.
Palmacy to gain some momentum here. Leads at 13. Lawson inside out. Parker, left corner three. This one's no good. Rebound is knocked around and controlled by West Carter. They've gotten those scrappy second chance opportunities here in half number 2. And Lawson drives the lane, is fouled by Cooper. So with 1:13 left here in the third, that's the third team foul against East Carter. West Carter sitting with 14 fouls. Lawson will be at the line shooting two big ones. First one's away, and it's good.
Lawson, 69% free throw shooter here on the season, averaging out 8.2 points per game.
You want this, if you're West Carter, to be about a 10-point or under game. Because, I mean, I hate, you hate to be that guy. This one's no good. Lawson gets his own rebound, puts it back up. No good. This one's rebounded by Minix. Minix racing in the front court. Gives it off to Burton. But, you're trailing by 10 right now, and you've only scored 18, and we've almost played 3 quarters. You've got to get this lead down to almost nothing. Johnson fires 3. This one barely draws the iron. Parker gets the rebound for West Carter. Boggs looks to drive. Tough runner, good. Man, they've made a living with those tough runners tonight. And all of a sudden, that leads down to 10. Johnson down low and it's fouled. Foul will go against Parker. That's his third.
And was a shooting foul, but that also puts East Carter in the penalty bonus.
Which I hate. First one's away. It's no good. I hate the taking away the 1-and-1. It takes away strategy. The 1-and-1 was so much fun.
That's where Jared Stacy over at Round County always calls it the penalty.
Yeah.
It's not a bonus because you don't shoot 1-and-1 anymore, but it's a penalty.
Yeah.
Because you hit 5 fouls. That's probably going to be a lane violation.
It'll go against Hale as Johnson missed both of them. We get an extra opportunity here, though. East Carter's only scored 6 points here in quarter number 3. Hits it. Johnson now with 4 points in the game. Waddell has it way up top. He's going to hold for the last shot, Jeff Irwin. About 10 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Lawson off balance shot's no good. Rebound goes off to Parker, who can't get it to go. Bledsoe couldn't get it to go, and he's fouled. With 1 second left on the clock here in the third quarter. Yeah, they're telling him to put 2 seconds maybe.
Yeah, because you can definitely hear the whistle and see the whistle.
Oh, the whistle was blown way before the clock expired. Way before the clock. Bledsoe back to the line. First one off the mark. A big-time miss.
And once again, if you're just joining us and you see Ethan Bledsoe, number 33 on the court tonight. Typically wears 35. West Carter with the throwback jerseys with the Olive Hill High School jerseys going on.
Second one rolls around and drops. Burton fires midcourt. This one's off the glass, no good. We played 3 quarters. East Carter's lead still double digits, a 10-point lead going into quarter number 4 here on Kool TV.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV, 8 minutes to go on the scoreboard to our left and right. Ready to start quarter number 4. East Carter's held a double-digit lead the majority of the game.
Well, like I said, this is unusual. If you take a look at the season stats for both of these teams, both right now, East Carter averaging out supposed to be 60.4 points per game, West Carter 50.1, giving up about 50 and 60 points each. Definitely not the kind of game that they've been looking for.
Lewis County and Russell tied at 45 to start the fourth quarter. Burton, nice move by Burton, picks up his dribble. East Carter's been very patient offensively, and sometimes that's bit on. The intensity that we saw in quarter 1 and 2, just not there in quarter number 3.
And sometimes, players, too, they'll get in that situation of, we held West Carter 10 points in the first half. This is going to be a cakewalk the rest of the way, and they're playing down instead of hitting the gas and putting the pressure on.
It's a tough shot. Hit, and he fouled.
See that again here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Foul will go against Lawson. That is his third. Hits. Bennix converts the three-point play. Lead back to 13.
And still no, East Carter is still in that 2-3 zone. It's worked all game. Might as well continue it on.
West Carter's really struggled offensively they've just not been fluid tonight. Just not been fluid at all. And tough run in the lane. This is going to skip off the fingertips of Waddell out of bounds and go back to East Carter as Hale checks in for Bledsoe. Barton gets it into Tussey. Oh, what a move by Tussey. Down low to Burton. Burton working against Boggs. Puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to McGuire, who puts it in. A 5-0 run to begin the fourth quarter, Jeff Irwin. And, you looked at the scoring so far, and West Carter, you got to think every possession has to result in points. Boggs, nice take. Can't get it to go. Rebound and fought for, and this is anybody's guess. They're going to give it to West Carter. I think it's the right call because you really can't tell. We're going to get a timeout, West Carter. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Can we do a look-in over in Vanceburg real quick?
Let's take a quick look here.
Live look. That game has heated up. It looks like that Lewis County now has the lead at 49-47. My goodness. And I want to thank Jeff Irwin and James Collier. We have the best media department in the tri-state. And we're able to do things that just other guys are not able to do. And it comes with great minds. And being able to look in at other games we've got going on across the area, just another thing. 49-47. Willis County has possession, too. Trailed by double digits the majority of the game. Boy, the 63rd district, Jeff Irwin.
Yeah, and that's always been historically one of the toughest districts to kind of play out of.
My goodness.
Bring you back here in Grayson now.
36-21, 15-point lead for East Carter. A big possession here for West. Just call it what it is.
Well, that sense of urgency for West Carter's got to be intensified right here. They can't just settle for passing it around, trying to find the hole. They're going to have to make one.
For West Carter, listen, I'll just call it what it is. They're going to need a 10-0 run over the next 2 or 3 minutes. Put themselves in a position. They're passing up shots like Parker just shot that. Somebody's going to have to be selfish here. Waddell underneath, nice passing. Just taking too much time. This one's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay with West Carter.
It's one of those situations. You're underneath the basket, put a shot up, draw the foul. You got to start putting some pressure on right now on the offensive end, because right now East Carter, this is almost like a walkthrough for them on a 2-3 drill.
Yeah, they're just being and West Carter's unselfishness is kind of biting them right now a little bit. Like, you got to start shooting these shots right here. This one's no good, but the worst shot that you could take is the one that you don't. Nice by Waddell.
I'm sure there's a quote there by Wayne Gretzky and Michael Scott. You miss 100% of the shots you never take.
Right. Tussey may have got away with a little bit of travel there. They left Minix open. That's a bad idea. 3 in the air is good. And the lone funeral home 3 for Minix. The death grip of East Carter tightens just a little bit. West Carter, when they get these passes, they're contended. The ball's still loose. Behind the back pass, down low. Waddell can't get it to go. West Carter, when they get these passes out top, they want to drive immediately. The problem with that, though, is East Carter's sitting in a 2-3 defense. So you're driving into 3, sometimes even 4 defenders sitting in the lane. So you got to break the habit of doing that. If you're going to win here tonight, you're going to have to start shooting the shot that you're given right as soon as you get the ball.
Yeah, it's almost like their brain's getting in too much of the way here tonight. They're thinking about a lot of things instead of, almost like they're reacting instead of acting.
Well, now we're having some discussions down on the floor. Coach Cole Brammer's not happy about something. Something with the scoring of the clock or something. Looks like they got it figured out. Not sure what the issue was, but they got it figured out. Waddell at the line. It's the first.
Like Weston Kaiser making his first appearance for the Comets here tonight.
39-24, 4:30 left. Misses a second. Tapped around, controlled by William Burton. Now, if you're West Carter, you're going to make a run. It happens now or it's not. Into front court. Dwyer. Back out front to Tussey. You can see it. West Carter's trying to jump these passing lanes. Or get timeout, East Carter right here. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So a little desperation is sunk in for West Carter here, Jeff Irwin. And, not the offensive night that you wanted. trying to overcome a 15-point deficit still with just over 4 minutes left here. And
taking a look, 53-51, Lewis County on top now.
Oh, my goodness, what a game over there.
And now we can see the Raceland Menifee County with the live look-in on a live look-in.
A live look-in on a look-in.
Raceland up 44-32.
Of course, our good friend James Collier over there at the Palace, and Raceland 44-32. Man, Rickard's a good player for Menifee County. That's a really good player. Raceland finally starting to get over their 1A hangover, I think. Got a big win on the road against Phelps, and then just got killed by Chesapeake. Chesapeake's still undefeated. That's a team over in Southern Ohio that you don't really want any part of. East Carter has possession. We tiptoe to 4 minutes left.
You can tell it's a well-disciplined team when they still run the play with no defense on them.
Yeah. Inside out. McGuire, tough shot, hits. Man, what a tough shot. Now East Carter has its largest lead at 17. Boston takes, tough shot. Can't get it to go. William Burton gets the rebound and hands it off to Tutsy. And that's a foul's going to go against Boggs. It's only the team's second.
That's probably a good foul right there because West Carter, especially if it gets close down the line, they want to have that bonus in the effect
right
out there. And right now, still pretty far away from it.
It is. Tussey, the Minnix. So all indications, East Carter is going to return the favor to West Carter. Minnix wide open three. This one's no good. Ran down by Boggs in the corner. 3 minutes left. Tough shot by Boggs, no good. Rebound goes off to Johnson. Tussey just drives the lane and is fouled.
Of course, once again, if you're just joining us, retro for the Comets. East Carter still in their traditional whites. Otherwise, it'd be Pritchard versus Olive Hill.
Well, that would be nice to see. So West Carter's season low in points, 29. Did that against Rowan County earlier in the season. Try not to repeat that. Minnix, runner in the lane, no good. Nice play by McGuire, who is fouled. Man, what a good game McGuire has played. McGuire will go to the line.
40% three-throw shooter there on the season, averaging out 4.8 points per game.
He just needs to step out and shoot the ball right at the edge of the three-point line, and I bet he'd shoot a higher percentage. This one's no good. He's too close to shoot that good.
Absolutely. Well, you take a look at his three-point shooting range. Well, maybe he might have taken a step or two in.
Yeah, well. It's number 2. 18-point Raider lead now. Esterling, left corner three. This one's no good, and it's going to go all the way out of bounds back to East Carter. So with the Raider win here tonight, Jeff Irwin, that just shakes up the district standings a little bit more. As that makes the 2 Elliott County games, 2 Morgan County games for East Carter vastly important. McGuire hits again. We'll get a timeout, West Carter. It's a full one. We'll take it with them. Be back here on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky, with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back out here on Kool TV, a 20-point East Carter lead, 44-24, just under 2 minutes left. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Pure Point Auto and Greenup. From oil changes to multi-point inspections to full engine swaps, Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mount and balance tires and cut program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 Ashland Road in Greenup. By Grayson Funeral Home, Jason Greer Attorney Law, and Sparks Funeral Home. And by Ison Cards and Collectibles. Another empty possession there by the Comets. Just not their night. And sometimes, Jeff Irwin, you're going to have nights like this, man. But you try to avoid them against your rival.
Yeah, not the game that you want to come out with, especially, a seeding game. I know Round County was in that same boat last night against Bath County on a tight game. But, yeah, you want to come out and, kind of make a few statements out there.
You do. And we're going to foul up top. It'll be the 15th foul against West Carter. Going by the standings, two teams are going to go to Moorhead out of here. And you would think Elliott County is going to be one of those. So who takes the second spot?
That's the horse race right there. And really, that's why these seeding games are so important, because the 4 seed's going to play Elliott County.
They are, and you really want that number 2 seed. So East Carter still has 2 games with Morgan County still left. But we're getting mass substitutions for both teams. So, if you're East Carter, you're circling those Morgan County games as opportunities. West Carter's already lost to Morgan County one time. But, West Carter, next time they play Morgan County, that's an opportunity to shake up the district even more.
It's a situation you don't want to go into a tiebreaker, which
it's coin flip. It's coin flip.
Yeah, you don't want to go into a tiebreaker to see who's going to play Elliott versus who's going to be in the 2-3 game.
And I'm not saying Elliott is just such a great team that nobody can beat. They're good.
They've just proven themselves this season.
They have, and they're going to be hosting. I think that means something. Wave off the basket, going to foul on the floor. Under a minute left. People begin to head for the exits, Jeff Irwin. And nobody is more thrilled than Coach Cole Brammer. First one is up. It's no good. Second one's no good. Of course, we will talk to both coaches after tonight's contest. It'll be vastly different than the first time we talked to them.
Different smiles and frowns be on each of the different coaches there.
Yes.
Under 30 seconds now.
East Carter. a team that took it on the chin for a big part of this year. There are only 2 region wins thus far, coming both against the Fairview Eagles. Is going to get a big win here against a cross-county rival and a 62nd district foe. 46-24 final. East Carter has defeated West Carter. We'll take a break and break down this game when we come back here on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart Collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chippy, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back out here on Kool TV.
And final score, East Carter 46, West Carter 24.
Yeah, me and you have called several of these games, Jeff, and over the years, and I don't ever quite remember a game like this. West Carter really bothered with that 2-3 zone East Carter threw out there. I don't know if they were expecting it, wasn't expecting it, whatever, but it really, really bothered them. West Carter just had nothing offensively go right all night, and only able to muster up 24 points. And losing to your rivals one thing, only be able to put up 24 points, that's just, I'm sure they are disappointed.
6 points a quarter, I mean, is what you're really looking at there.
Well, you're not going to beat anybody doing that. And we know West is better than that. It's just one of those games that sometimes this happens. You'd prefer it not to happen against a district foe, and especially not against your rival. But and you say that because these guys aren't going to play in front of a crowd bigger than this.
Oh, no, because, I mean, this is, one of the two hugest games of the season.
Yeah.
That you have is, the Battle of Carter County. Dwindling Battle of Carter Counties remaining,
Right.
Can't say for sure because, you got to wait on building construction and all that other stuff. I mean, these are getting to be more of a rare breed, and it's one of those things you don't want to have one of your last, say 5 years, coming out with a game like this. The intensity just wasn't there tonight. We mentioned, several times West Carter passing the ball around multiple times.
They passed anytime they had the possession, they passed too much. They wanted to immediately drive. You can't do that when a team's running a 2-3 zone. You'll get away with it. Some of those floaters in the lane, those are just not high percentage shots, and you saw that, but only mustering 24 points. They had open threes. I don't know if they don't feel comfortable shooting them. They're going to have to become more comfortable because, this is the blueprint here. Anytime West Carter gets in the game now that's close, these teams are going to say, well, we watched film when they played East Carter and they couldn't do anything against 2-3 zone. They're going to go right in that 2-3 zone, and you're going to have to develop an immunity towards it. You're going to have to make these shots or at least attempt them, and West just didn't do it here tonight. So
yeah, because, if you look at the season stats, going back, this is, before this game on there, West Carter, they're not horrible. I mean, they're not great. Let's put it that way. They're not great behind the arc, shooting 22.2%. And, I know sometimes that can get in your head, and you're thinking, well, let's get the higher percentage shot. But, like I said, when you're going up against that 2-3, there's two things you got to do. You got to penetrate and kick it out for that three-point shot, or you have to overload a side and then quickly move the ball around to get it to that empty side that's there because you put everybody on one side. That's what you have to do, and West Carter was trying to find that hole there tonight. As we said, they just kept on passing the ball, trying to find that hole. But East Carter, it almost looked like it was a 2-3 practice of maybe a quarter speed or half speed throw the ball here, throw the ball here. The intensity just wasn't there tonight.
No, and at times West Carter looked very fatigued. They looked very tired, and I think that you saw that especially down the stretch. So as it looks like Coach Cole Bramer may be heading up here momentarily to talk with us after a big-time win here at home over a rival and 62nd district foe. And you never know what the season's going to hold. You go and look at the rest of the year for East Carter, and you might look back on this game and say, hey, this was the game that everything changed. And Cole Bramer sure hopes that's the case. So still waiting on him. It looks like he's going to make his way up the steps now. And, of course, we'll talk to Coach Glancy of the West Carter Comets also. We hope to anyways.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, especially after a tough loss.
He hasn't made his way out yet to talk to WGOH either. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen players out on the court or anybody else there.
Now joined by Coach Cole Bramer. And, Coach, I'm just going to say it how I think, how it is. And you know how I am. So I'm a blabbermouth, okay?
That's all fine.
So I think, before I get into detail of this game,
yeah,
I think that you thought this is a team you would have back in December.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. This is a team tonight that put it all on the floor for East Carter and their teammates and their coaching staff, and all in one as a program, and that's exactly what we thought we would have. But the good news is, we've shown we can do that now.
Yeah.
So when you show you can do that, confidence goes up. Okay, your confidence is going to be really high, and it's just really good to see. I thought defensively tonight, it's no secret we're not hiding from it. Defensively, we've struggled at times this year. And, tonight I thought it was just exceptional. Really good defensively.
I've been a big critic of the defense. And when we back on January the 2nd, when these two teams played in Olive Hill, a couple of times Waddell took the ball from the free throw line on the opposite side and drove all the way down the middle of the floor. Nobody even stopped the ball.
He was
and scored.
He was a different animal that night.
So what's different from I know that the 2-3 zone really bothered West Carter. But is it just a newfound confidence of your team?
It was.
What's different?
Well, I just thought that our guys really bought into this game plan. And they bought into this game plan because they wanted to win the game.
Yeah.
And, I don't think they were okay with just coming out and winning the game. They wanted to come out and play extremely well in doing that. And we did. I mean, I really give credit to our guys. It's been very difficult at times this year. We've been so close so many times.
Yeah.
And when you've got a young team with inexperience and, you come so close so many times, you can start getting a little bit of doubt. But tonight I didn't see 1 ounce of doubt really on any of their eyes. And that was a good thing to see. That's a big growing up moment to be able to play like that, keep your head up, playing through all these different things that could happen, playing through those in a district game versus your rival at home in a game that you got to win.
Yeah, the most impressive thing, and I'll just tell you, West Carter at one point cut the lead down to 10. There midway through the third quarter.
Into the third.
Your team did something that they had not done all year. They had the gas pedal effect, man. They stretched that thing back out to 20.
Yeah,
and really, I think that was just a different gear.
Well, I
I
agree with you, Spencer. I agree. We did do that, and we did respond well. But if you look at how we responded well, it wasn't all going and making that next heroic shot.
No.
We didn't have to go down and find that next three or that next heroic shot. What you done was you sat down and guarded it really well in the fourth quarter, and you hold a team to 3 points in the fourth quarter, and you're able to handle the basketball like we did. I give Caden a ton of credit. We relied on him, and that was a lot of good things happened there. But it all started with defense.
I don't have an MVP. But Minix played extremely well. Tussey played well. Burton played well. Johnson played well.
Yeah, they did.
Man, McGuire really made some tough shots tonight. And
super proud of him.
And not even just scoring. His aggressiveness has really amped up here.
Much different than it has been. And, I look at Colton, and I'll say this to him. I'll tell him this. We don't hide from it. He is one of the best shooters on our team, if not sometimes the best shooter on our team. And, sometimes he's been through some spells where he's just kind of, the ball's not winning his way. And he didn't have that confidence to just be able to keep going. But tonight, I thought his effort, his intensity, he rebounded the basketball, he blocked shots, and like you said, he made some really tough twos.
Coach Cole Bramer of the East Carter Raiders. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you all.
We'll take a break and be back here on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Back out here on Kool TV, now joined with head coach of the West Carter Comets, Coach Glancy. And, Coach, you know what? It was just one of those games where nothing went right.
That's exactly right. Well, I will say the few things that did, if there's anything that went, semi-right, in my opinion, I think, defense overall wasn't bad.
It was not bad.
They had 59 on us last time. We cut that to 46. Now, obviously, some of that, they were clock management. Credit to them there. But, regardless, you can build on that. Still brought it on the boards. I was proud of that. But, yeah, offensively, shoo.
Well, we noticed, and this is just what we noticed, and we listen, me and Jeff are idiots, okay? So,
no,
I am. I don't mean to speak for Jeff.
I'm not stupid. I'm just dumb.
So, we saw your team pass up a lot of shots. It looked like they really wanted to drive into the teeth of that 2-3 zone, and that really flustered you guys offensively. I see your face. You're not real happy about that.
No, not at all. And, you nailed it, right? I think whenever it came out, it looked to me like we had that deer in the headlights look.
Yeah.
Right? We were
looked tired at times.
Well, it was just, a little bit of everything, like you're saying. Yeah. And, offensively, I think whenever we didn't come out hitting those shots, like we did the last time we played them or some of the games in the past, man, our first quarters have been awesome. Right, we had 20+ against Raceland, had a good quarter against Lawrence, and then tonight a
good first half against Russell.
That's exactly right. And tonight those shots weren't falling, and I think they kind of started pressing a little bit. Right, like, oh crap, I got to make something happen instead of letting the game come to me.
One thing that we noticed also is that your team really just was unselfish, and let me say this, maybe too unselfish. They like to pass the ball a lot. And I said on the broadcast, if you go back and listen to it, I said, somebody on this team is going to have to be selfish, and nobody's going to lock them the rest of the night. But if I'm going down, I'm going down swinging.
Yeah.
And is that something that you're looking towards your team? You want the leadership saying, hey, we need a basket this time. Who's going to step up and get it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think, with the loss of Nate at the beginning of that season, it's took this team some time to realize how to score the ball one-on-one.
Yeah.
Right? That's something because, Nathan was so good at that. And he was also still good, though, at making his teammates' life easier.
Right.
When you take that away, definitely going to be some bumps in the road. But overall, I've been wanting to instill ball movement.
Yeah.
Right. But you're right. There's definitely some looks that, I thought we made harder on ourselves. We took one dribble too deep into the defense, for example, instead of just taking the first open one we had. But
Coach Clancy, we'll let you get out of here. It's a cold night and everybody's tired, and hopefully you can sleep in the morning.
Well, got freshman tournament. I got to be there at about 8 o'clock. So
the life of a
thanks.
head coach in Eastern Kentucky.
Thank you,
Coach.
guys.
Jeff Irwin, another, the score don't indicate it, but anytime these two teams get together, it's always a great time, and we want to thank Carter County Schools for allowing us to come out here.
Oh, absolutely. You can't beat, coming into West Carter or East Carter during an East-West ball game.
Yeah.
Communities come out, full support from the community on both ends of the county. I hate to bring up consolidation at this point in time, but can you imagine these two communities, if we can get them all together and what they can do for one school when they've been doing pretty much doubling up the effort for both schools?
I don't have an opinion on it because I don't live in Carter County, but, it does get me a little excited. So I'll just leave it at that. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't pay taxes in Carter County. I don't live in Carter County. So my opinion is it doesn't mean anything. But yours does. But
I just say I just work here.
Yeah, well, I will say this. Whether they consolidate, they don't, we'll be out here to cover the games. And we enjoy any opportunity we get to do so. So for Spencer Hutchinson, Jeff Irwin, and Rachel Irwin, this has been a presentation of Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of East Carter Raiders basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.